Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone. League of Explorers came out today, the next Hearthstone expansion, at least if you're in the Americas. And I don't know anything whatsoever about it except that it's out and I paid the gold and made sure that it opened on my computer. So we're just going to go ahead and dive right on into it and hope to see what happens. Or wait to see what happens. Draw a card, give your opponent a wish. Cool. I'm actually kind of hoping you don't have to do pre-made decks for this one. Oh, you totally do. God darn it. I was really looking forward to an adventure where they would just give you decks. Well, alright. We'll just take a Face Hunter and see what happens. I have no idea if that's good or bad. What was this hero power? Oh, yeah. So draw a card, give your opponent a wish. So hopefully I can use some of those wishes to good effects. Obviously, I have no idea what they are. Zinar. So this is some kind of genie thing. There's a whole theme with the thing and exploring. Yeah, you're trying to find artifacts or something. I'm terrible. I'm just a terrible person. I don't know the story behind this. I don't know why I thought there was a chance that you don't have to have pre-made decks going into this, but we'll see. Discover a 4-cost heart. That's pretty cool. Alright, cool beans. 30 versus 30. Okay, well, let's, I don't see any reason not to do this right now. Houndmaster, Sorcerer, or Core Rager. Well, this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen, so we'll try the Houndmaster. Discover, by the way, is a new mechanic in this expansion. It basically means you get a choice of 3 options, chosen at random from the pool of Hearthstone cards, and you pick one. Discover a minion, so you can just get any minion here, and again it's still have a choice of 3. I think it makes more sense to do the animal companion though. Amazingly, I did not get Huffer. Wait, I could just do this. Yeah, whatever. Let's wait on that. I mean, kind of works against Quick Shot, doesn't it? Probably that would not be the super optimal card to put into this particular adventure if you knew what the hell you were doing. Pit Snake, I believe, is an actual card in the expansion. Just a 1-drop that trades with just about anything.
Did I ever tell you about the time I infiltrated the ogres of Dire Mall?
Nice. Unfortunately here, buffing my Houndmaster doesn't do me a whole lot of good. So I guess, let's see, let's discover a minion. Maybe I'll get something that can deal with that. No. Do I get the big fatty, which is just 6/6 with taunt? A beast, but a bad one. Or the best card. I'm going to take this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the bow, even though it's not using my mana super efficiently. It lets me kill that pit snake. Oh, hey, yeah, I should have maybe done this first. Because Arcane Shot will actually kill the pit snake, and then I wouldn't have had to play my bow. Well, having done that, let's just take Bear Trap. I mean, I could have taken Arcane Shot and shot that snake, but since I already put the bow in my hand, might as well. Okay, so hopefully this bear will stick around long enough for me to put the Houndmaster on it. Deal 3 damage, shuffle a Roaring Torch into your deck, which deals 6 damage. I believe that is a card that is in the expansion. You get it just by unlocking the expansion. You just get it right away. Okay, so here, yeah, let's just do it. This seems fine. Let's see. I think we're gonna go for face here. Gain 2 wit. Okay, I definitely don't want to do that. Let's kill the Wind Fairy just in case he does kill this Misha. The Bear Trap only triggers when I'm attacked, so with this Taunter, it's gonna be all before it actually gets triggered. And my hand's really starting to really fill up here. I see these wishes are actually going to become a problem. Alright, this will actually... Wait a minute. Explosive Trap. Oh, right. Bear Trap I haven't actually played yet. I was thinking of Explosive. Anyway, here, let's play the Horse Rider to kill that, just to be a little bit on the safe side. And I think we're going to start going face, because this Explosive Trap's giving me a couple of extra damage. All in all, pretty fun first scenario. I'm glad they didn't make this, too crazy challenging. The hero power really doesn't help it that much, and it helps me a fair amount. So this is what you find after playing the Torch at first. It's a pretty good card. This is a new card as well in the expansion. put a 1 mana minion from each deck into the battlefield. And it actually was a really cool synergy with Injured Kvaldir. I bet there's going to be some mid-range hunter deck that comes out that has like Injured Kvaldir as it's like only 1 drop and then like brings it out with Desert Camels. Anyway, we can just go face here. Yes, yes, yes. And hopefully there's no trickery where after it dies, it does something else. Okay, no. Not this time anyway. Alright, and there's a new epic. Whenever you cast a spell on another friendly minion, cast a copy of it on this one. I don't know. That could possibly be a card that sees some play. Alright. Let's see what's up next. Whoever controls the Rod of the Sun is immune. Well, I don't actually know what that means, so that's not super helpful. Let's go ahead and try Pirates. This is a Pirate Rogue deck that I shamelessly stole from watching Strife Crow on YouTube. He's actually a really good YouTuber. I don't really follow streams much anymore, but I do watch his YouTube content. It's really good. So if you want to watch some quality ranked play with some good decks, I recommend him highly. Oh, you know what might have made sense is maybe to play a deck that has steal effects. So I could try to... Although I didn't know what its stats were. So this can be stolen by a Cabal Shadow Priest, obviously. Death Rattle, surrender this to your opponent. Oh, I see. So you can actually just have it get stolen. Clever. Alright. So we need to kill this thing real quick. And then we become invincible. Do I hit it with the dagger? That doesn't make any sense. Might as well... Wait a minute. If I play this next turn, I don't get to play either of my 3-drops. So actually, I'm not really planning to play the poison. I might as well just whack this thing and then drop a Shady Dealer and kill this thing. Alright, this is sort of annoying. I could kill the Pyromancer with my deckhand and then Deadly Poison and kill this, but that seems awfully stupid. So, let's just stick to the plan. We'll do that. Play the Shady Dealer, which barely survives the Pyromancer. Don't think that is an actual card in the game. Oh, the coin. So he's oh yeah, right, he has to kill the staff. That makes sense. Well, here I have a couple of options. I could use a really overpriced Eviscerate, or I can waste a tick of the poison but play the SI Agent. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this, because this allows me to kill everything on his board and keep my 5/3 alive. This is a burn deck after all, so getting some damage on seems good. Death Rattle, summon a random 1-cost minion. I believe this is a card. You can always tell if there's a gem on the thing. Alright, so I could do a Drake, but let's play the cannon and have a 50-50 chance of killing it for free. Alas. Well, alright, so we'll kill that thing and hit him in the face. So with this worm, he does get to steal the staff back, but I do have a lot of power on the table. Oh dear. Oh, he actually was more afraid of my cannon. Interesting. Alright, so we gotta steal that because we need to be able to deal damage to the opponent. I wonder if you could silence this thing somehow. Maybe if you played like a Wailing Soul, you could silence your own rod and then keep it forever. Alright, that was annoying because he stole the rod and got to kill my creature and keep the worm. Okay, well, we should be fine here. So I just kill the rod with my 5/3. That doesn't die. I'm going to play the oil, get a free Corsair, and let's just go face. We got Blade Flurry for the kill. Oh, jeez. Alright, so I believe now if I Blade Flurry... Yeah, it's not going to work in the slightest. Shit. Alright. Crap. Here, maybe if I do this, and then Dagger, and then Blade Flurry, I can finally get close Unfortunately, this thing doesn't quite kill the opponent. Oh, geez. We're gonna be in trouble. And he gained some health as well. Shoot. That Sunwalker was pretty massive. This probably isn't even the best deck, really, to, use here. But, alright. Let's do this, that. Pop off the shield. That was a mistake. I should have actually used this dagger to pop off the shield, because I had 2 mana left over. Then I could have, just, yeah. That wasn't good. Alright, so here, unfortunately, I have the Sunwalker I have to kill, and I can't quite kill the staff with my weapon, so I need to get a good top deck here. Dread Corsair is a good top deck, but the staff, unfortunately, is still not busted, so he can continue to stay immune. I don't really have any way to come back from this. Alright, well, so we got a little bit of information here. I think Control Priest seems like a sensible choice, because you can just steal the staff without necessarily having to kill it. And having a lot of board clears seems like it'd be nice as well, because like the Akanai Soul Priest combo is good for dealing with that staff. Yeah, I'm just really out of cards. I can steal the staff and maybe kill this thing, but I wasn't going to kill him because of the healing that he did. Okay, so we lost, but we learned something, and isn't knowledge the greatest prize of all? This is a control deck that I net decked. It's a priest deck made by someone named Sottle. I admit I don't know who that is, but it's a pretty fun deck. I have enjoyed playing it. So, let's see if we can do some Akanai Soul Priest action. I wonder if you can silence this. I don't know. I don't remember actually if there's any silence in this deck or not. I wonder what happens if you just silence the rod. Maybe it's immune to silence, or maybe the game will just in fact let you silence it. I don't know. Oh, mate, did I misplay there when I was the rogue? I mean, it seemed like I got him down pretty close. Maybe I could have done a little bit better if I had not gone for the face as much. Obviously, whenever you lose a game, if you chose to go face, it means that you accomplished absolutely nothing with all that face damage. Alright, so I'm going to play the Pyromancer just to get a board presence down. Obviously, if you're playing a real game, you don't want to use the Pyromancer like this. You want to hang on to it for better and brighter things. Here... let's see, I could Thought Steal and hit this and take it down to 1 health. Or I could just throw in, well, let's Thought Steal. I'm gonna do that regardless. Double Holy Fire, huh? Okay, let's damage the staff, that seems fine. And hopefully he just trades rather than having anything better. Okay, good, so I dealt some extra damage to the staff. He has a 4-drop here, which is a pretty good one. Ouch, that's actually really frustrating because the Soul Priest straight up dies to that for absolutely nothing. I'm going to play it. The reason is that if he does kill my Soul Priest with the Destroyer, I can play another Soul Priest and then Light of the Naru it, except not anymore. Oh, he's just like, screw you. Alright. Well, let's Light of the Naru. And burn it. And then kill it. I think it's more important to kill that thing than to kill this staff, since I didn't have much to do anyway. He has an Arcanite Reaper. Jeez. And he's going face. Wow, I'm really getting hit hard. Alright. So let's think. I could steal the staff, but because I did damage to it, yeah, there's really no point. I'm just going to damage the staff. And now he's going to have to use his other weapon tick to destroy it. I could play the Soul Priest and burn his face. Or I could just play Sylvanas. The problem with Sylvanas is he could Holy Fire. He's got a bunch of Holy Fires. What I'm going to do, I guess, is play the champion and heal myself. Note that when you are immune, you can still target yourself, but the opponent cannot target you. And let's get my healers up and running. He should kill the staff. No, he's actually going to let me keep the staff and take out my more threatening minion. Okay, so with Sunwalker, we have a couple different options. I could play the Soul Priest, burn it. That doesn't work. I could throw this in and just Holy Fire it. Or I could play Sylvanas. I think here's where I'm going to play Sylvanas. And heck, let's Power Word Shield that staff. Oh, there's a Ysera in here. That could be useful. So now it's going to be hard for him to kill the staff. He's just ignoring it, though, which makes a certain kind of sense. Alright, so I can't steal anything at the moment with my Soul Priest. Blade Master's not that great. I guess we'll just do this. Sylvanas is still poised to steal something. Holy Fire tragically doesn't kill that destroyer, but it will kill this thing, which takes away a lot of his damage. Of course, then he can just trade his Fire Guard to my Sylvanas, and I don't get anything out of it. If I play the Soul Priest and burn the Hoplite, I will deal 5 damage to him, but again, then he can just trade off Sylvanas. Why don't I do that, though? I mean, that's fine. Get this out of the way so it doesn't hurt me. And then he trades off Sylvanas, and I get to keep the staff for a lot longer. Oh, he's actually going to kill the staff. Interesting. I wonder... Ah, he's actually protecting it like this. 1 1/3 chance Sylvanas will trigger, and it's actually what happens. I steal that guy. So I got one of his taunters out of the way at least, which is good. Gotta be careful with Holy Fire, because it actually damages my face now rather than healing it. Could do a couple different things. I could just steal this rod, throw this guy in there, and then burn it to death. That seems good. Alright, so let's do that. So we do this. We burn. We trade. And we can kill that. And I'll even play a zombie chow. I don't really care if it ends up healing him, and if it dies while this is out, it's actually going to burn him. So I think it's a good threat to have. Okay, he gave me something I can suicide the chow into. Not sure if I want to yet. Okay, well, the chow into that is a definite winner of a move. So, yeah, I think we'll just keep it simple here. Let's do that. Oh, I could actually burn this. But no, what I prefer is, let's do this so the chow acts as burn rather than as healing. Then I can... Well, I can burn this thing and kill it, or I could just use Shadow Word Death. Kill this. And just start going for his face. I don't know, this seems like we just won through card advantage here. Okay, so that went a whole lot better than the first time we tried this, and we can win now. Oh yeah, Holy Fire doesn't actually burn me. What am I talking about? Because I'm immune. Right. So yeah, we'll just get the kill here. Who's Orsis? Apparently that's someone we're going to fight later on. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the cards we just got. Sorry. Does it show you? Oh well, we'll take a look after the video. Anyway, Temple of Orsis. I wonder if Orsis is up next. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Encounter new obstacles. Oh, that's cool. Alright. I'm down. Well, let's see. What do we want to do for escaping? How about Cancer? Cancer is very good at escaping things. Oh yeah, I wonder if you can you do quests here? No, I don't think your daily quests get satisfied from this, so I was thinking I could play Druid or Shaman or whoever it is I need for my daily, but no. Okay, this is actually kind of a crappy opening hand. I'll keep the Flame Cannon in case that's necessary to get past one of these obstacles. This clearly is nothing but obstacles. So, doesn't even have a health total. Well, count me intrigued. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, it's 10 turns to escape. Okay, so we just have to survive here. Seems fine.
You don't have time for that.
Oh, nice. Some choices. Draw a card. Well, I think the best is just to get a mana crystal because we already have enough cards. Mana is just much more valuable at this point. So let's think. I can just kill this with Flame Cannon, but it seems like it makes more sense to save it for a better time. Let's use my extra mana crystal here to buff up the worm. Alright, so we'll just throw the mana worm at this chow. I guess the obstacles get harder. Yep, that one's a pretty hard one. Pit of Spikes. Take 5 damage or take 10 damage or no damage at random. Fascinating. Well, the expected value is the same. So we'll go ahead and try this one. Darn. Alright, let's play the Warper. And I actually end up wasting my extra mana this time, which is unfortunate. 7-5 Divine Shield. Man, that escalated quickly. Okay. Nope, no special time thing this time. Oh god, what is this? At the end of your turn, destroy the minion to the left. What? Oh jeez, okay. So clearly having like self-destructive effects or like a Wailing Soul might be handy. Or at least a way to buff a creature so you can attack. Like if you could buff this to attack with it, you could sacrifice it for some value. I think I'm gonna die here. Let's see. We're gonna throw that out there. Let's see where the flame cannon goes. Alright, so we'll do that. And that. I think I'm gonna Frostbolt ping this boulder. Oh wait, no.
The rumbling's getting worse.
I guess as long as you just keep putting your minions to the right, it's fine. This guy is not attacking my rolling boulder, tragically.
Hey, Ruby.
Lothab's definitely a wasted card here. Draw 2 cards or restore 10 health. Well, I think I'm fine on cards with these Azure Drakes, so I just need some health.
He doesn't look happy. I think he wants his
Oh.
back.
Well, that's not good. Wow, this is a really fun thing. Unfortunately, I'm doing a terrible job at it. Let's draw a card. I don't know if the other option would have not had this thing happen. Alright, gotta make sure I remember to play my minions to the right of this rolling boulder. Bonk. Ouch.
The ceiling's collapsing. Oh, that was close.
Oh, well that's good.
Get you out of the way. You're welcome.
Okay, so Snow Chugger's pretty worthless here. Lothab's worthless. Drawing cards isn't actually that good. Goblin Blast Mage. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play my mechs on this empty board. So that Goblin Blast Mage might help if it destroys something on the opponent's side. 5, 10. Alright, that's pretty significant. Yeah, let's play the Blast Mage. With the Frostbolt, I might be able to kill this thing. Let's play the Frostbolt now. There's no reason to wait on that. Gnome or a ping? I think a ping is better. Just kill it right now. And I actually get a Mech Warper out of the Shredder, which is pretty nice, so I do get to play the Gnome after all. Hopefully having a board full of minions doesn't hurt me. Summon a 1/1 with taunt. This is actually a new common card for warriors. Blizzard clearly heard us loud and clear on needing better warrior commons.
Just says don't go here.
Get 1 turn closer to the exit. I've got a lot of power on the table. I think reducing the count by a turn seems good. So this is a warrior common card. It's just a better war golem, and it's really quite strong. So I'm looking forward to trying warrior in arena again with this card on the prowl. Anyway, what we do here I think is pretty straightforward. We can ping that thing. Let's kill this because that brings out more 1/1s. And this war golem, I mean, we can just freeze it. Let me actually play Mr. Tinkers to see if I get a emergency coolant, perhaps. No. Alright, that's fine. So we'll freeze it. Stealth that, and horn that. Pass turn.
Ugh, why is it always bugged?
10 threes. Yikes. That's serious. Alright. Well, could be worse. So I think you just... Let's see. We don't need the ping, so I'm just going to play an Azure Drake, see what card I get before making any further commitments. So we can Fireball the War Golem. We can throw Mr. Tinkers at one of them. And tragically, this one is going to hit us. So I hope I don't get burned for 6 damage after this thing hits. Nope. We made it. Alright, that was one of the coolest adventure levels ever. Really enjoyed the little things you have to choose and so on.
Thought I'd be happy to see this desert.
Alright, Zanko Trial, another secret for Paladins, hippity hoo-ha. Alright, is that it for this first week? I believe so. The reward is Reno Jackson himself. I see this getting some play, honestly. I mean, most decks are built with 2s, so if you really build a deck around it, you might end up being in trouble because you don't have as much consistency, but if there's enough redundant effects, and especially the longer that Hearthstone stays in play, the odds increase that there will be enough redundant effects, and you can actually get away with having like mostly singletons. And honestly, decks that draw a lot of cards, if you're using like a deck overlay, which is a legal thing to use, and you can see what's in your deck, like a little program that shows you, then you can just know when this guy is activatable, and you can play him in a deck even that's not built 100% around him, as a big fuck you in the face of any aggro decks. Anyway, so that's that. We also got this Ancient Shade, which seems like a completely crappy card. Like, why is this so bad? It's just like 2 stats better than a Lost Tall Strider. It's a salty dog that costs 1 less mana with a horrifically bad battle cry. I don't know what's going on with that card, but Cool, we got some class challenges. Yeah, we'll do those in another video, though. What I'm going to do now is take a look at the collection so we can browse all of the cards. So we got this hat, which you just get for free, just for opening the, just for unlocking the adventure. So pretty cool effect for hunters, maybe if mid-range ever becomes a thing. Here's the Forgotten Torch, because you know mages didn't have enough good removal, so Blizzard gave him more good removal. Thanks, Blizzard. That was really helpful. Here's the Paladin Secret, which I think will go into Secret Paladin decks, at least as a 1Z. There is a Shaman card. When you play a Battlecry minion, deal 2 damage to random enemy. Maybe. I think this will either have a deck built around it and it'll be really good and it'll actually make Shamans playable, or if Shaman still just sucks too much, then it's going to stay in obscurity. And then we got Discover, which is you get a choice of 3 things. In this case, it's 3 3-cost cards. This is that terrible thing that we saw earlier. Give a random friendly minion +3/+3. I imagine it does nothing if it's the only one, so this probably is going to be pretty bad. Here's the Djinn, which I don't think is going to see play. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random minion of the same cost. So people are definitely going to try to make this work. Will it be good enough to see play? I'm going to guess no. And then there's Reno Jackson. Okay, so I think that's all of them, yes? Why is it showing up as one new one? Hello? Yep, okay, got it. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you soon for the class challenges. Take care.